So this quite possibly might be the most upsetting video that I've ever posted on my channel. Definitely watch till the very end so you guys get the full explanation. This is gonna be a pretty uncensored video. I'm gonna explain to you guys what's going on with my channel. YouTube demonetized it again, which kind of sucks because it takes a lot of money to make these videos. This is by no means clickbait. Am I gonna shut the channel down? Am I gonna keep it going? I'm gonna give you guys a straight up answer. If things get better and monetization gets put back on my channel and everything is good to go, then we are going to continue business as usual. But this is going on way too long and I've been holding this back from you guys. So let me go ahead and explain everything. Now I know the last video I talked about posting the PPE transmission cooler and doing all the tests, which I still plan on doing, but I got some pretty interesting news that struck me this morning when I checked that my channel was yet again demonetized. Sometimes it'll be on, sometimes it'll be off, but it's extremely frustrating. So I started YouTube about 10 years ago, and I just started off by simply fixing my truck. And then I noticed that it started gaining views and it started really helping out a lot of people and saving them tons of money. And I thought that was really cool, so I just continued on doing it. I just kept making YouTube videos on how to replace things, how to fix stuff. And then eventually the channel just took off. You see, I've been running this YouTube channel for the duration of the time that I was in the military as well, and it sort of transitioned over once I got out. After I got out of the military though, I did start a full-time job in the dealership at the shop, and also during that duration I also worked at a diesel performance shop, so I definitely gained some knowledge and some hands-on experience when working on these trucks, so I do know a few things about them. And of course, carrying on that knowledge to the channel, it just kept growing and growing and growing, and therefore gathering more views and then more funding through YouTube AdSense, and therefore funding the video. So that's how I've been keeping this channel going. Well, unfortunately the last month or two it's been really bad. And when I mean really bad, I mean like 50% of my revenue has completely fell off. Now, as stated in a previous video, I do need the funds in order to keep the channel going. After I stopped working in the automotive industry, once I got out of the military, and this channel completely took off, I went full steam ahead, I went full time. As of today, I checked my studio app and noticed that all of my YouTube videos were completely demonetized. Now what you guys are seeing there with that little circle and the exclamation point, basically what that means is that the videos are not being monetized, and that's across the board. And here's an example of the monetization with that money emblem on the video stating that the video is being monetized. But this is where it hits me. It seems like when they turn it off, the entire video gets shut down as far as payment. And that goes across the board for every single video that I've posted. And I know I've posted well over 700 videos on YouTube. And then eventually the very next day, they'll turn the monetization back on and I'm good to go. But this actually hurts my monthly overall revenue for the channel itself. And that's kind of how I dictate how the channel goes. I sort of have scheduled videos that should be posted on certain days. And I would say about 90% of my videos, depending on, you know, the type of video that it is, I usually post it either the next day or 2 days after that, because it gives me time to edit them, so they're pretty fresh when I post them. So what you're actually getting is a real deal. Now just stop. I know some of you guys are gonna go in the comments and attack me and say that YouTube is not a real job. And in a sense you are correct, because I'm not working that traditional job 9 to 5, going to work, answering to a boss, stuff like that. But after doing this YouTube thing for a while, it takes a lot of time. As a matter of fact, every time I edit a video, depending on what it is, it can range anywhere between 4 to 12 hours of actual editing time. And I'm talking like 2 hours of content to bring it down to about 15 minutes of content just for one video. And that's an incredible amount of work. And not to mention, I travel sometimes state to state, sometimes I go all the way to Wisconsin. As a matter of fact, I just went to Tennessee to do a video. So I'm pretty dedicated to what I do. And as stated in a previous video, married, 4 kids, mortgage. But at the end of the day, I still have to pay my bills and I gotta feed my kids. So if this is in fact dying, then I have to move to something different. And as a father and a provider, I'm sure a lot of you guys would understand that. But yes, I am in fact considering, lessening the videos and considering maybe finding a different direction in my life. If in fact YouTube turns my monetization back on, then I'm gonna continue business as normal and we're gonna continue to have fun and make cool videos, help out others, and of course transition other videos to awesome builds, awesome diesel, and awesome truck content for you guys. But I'm gonna stop right here. I started this video without even gathering my thoughts, but I'm just gonna go ahead and spill my guts to you guys. So first of all, if you wanna unsubscribe from my channel for what I'm about to say, please do, because I don't want you watching my videos anyways. Now, I'm not gonna say that I'm entitled by any means, but after spending many years in the military and being in charge of multiple soldiers in my career, sometimes I sort of have a no filter thing when it comes to what comes out of my mouth, which isn't always the best thing. But if I could trace back the demonetization of my channel, it had to have been a couple months ago when we gave away the shorty build. And the reason why I mention that is because we have American flags in the background. I have the thin blue line on the hood of the truck. Not only that, we talked about God. And if you see what's trending sometimes on YouTube, you'll actually notice that there'll be a lot of homosexual videos that are posted, a bunch of irrelevant news, especially from CNN. Everybody freak out because COVID's gonna happen again, so definitely get your shot. Do you want me to keep going? Is this too much? And I'm sure there's some sort of agenda, they want to push their equal rights. And if we're gonna have equal rights, I think maybe it should be across the board. That's kind of how I look at it. So YouTube, if you're watching this, I'm gonna go ahead and state facts. I'm a Christian. I love my country. I'm not gay, and I don't believe in your political agenda that you're trying to push. And I always hear about this. If you have a platform, don't ever talk about religion, politics to your audience. Just stick to what you know. So with ending my thought here, I'm not gonna actually delete the channel. I'm not gonna shut it down. I'm gonna leave it up because I have numerous videos on YouTube to help out others. So I'm gonna put that out there right now. I'm not gonna delete the channel. But will I minimize videos or take a step back on what I'm actually trying to do and moving forward in the channel? I'm probably gonna go ahead and just scale it down a little bit until I can figure things out. Now, in fact, I'm gonna say it again, if monetization gets turned on, and when I mean monetization, I should have said that in the beginning, clicks per minute or being paid for advertisements on my YouTube channel. So all those little ads that you see on my channel when you're watching the videos, I actually get a very small percentage of that. And it definitely adds up when you have tons of videos. But if I can go another round or another month of the monetization being on and not being clicked off constantly, then I will continue moving forward with my channel. Even if I decide to stop making videos and just find a different job somewhere else, I'm probably still gonna post small videos here and there just to keep you guys updated, but I don't think that that's to the scale of what I've been doing this year and especially last year you'll ever see again. I know that I was talking about the videos being sponsored. When that happens, that really keeps me going. So sometimes I apologize. I'm sorry guys, it's a sponsored video, please don't get upset. But that's just kind of how I have to make a living in order to keep the channel going, but it's not a very consistent thing. And as a matter of fact, I spent about 7 years turning down sponsorships. You wouldn't believe, thousands and thousands of dollars I've turned down because I didn't want to look like a complete sellout. And the biggest reason is because I didn't want to sell my channel out to other companies. There was a lot of companies that I worked with, but they never paid me anything. I mean, don't get me wrong, they paid me in parts. They'd send me parts, I do videos on it, stuff like that. But the realization here is they never actually gave me a single penny. I wouldn't even accept it. And what I'm learning about YouTube is sometimes you do have to take those opportunities because they do pay you pretty decent. And I'm sure for some of you guys that's been hanging around the channel for a long time don't care about sponsorships. You don't care if I place an ad in my video. It's not gonna bother you. But to me, it's still kind of new and it bothers me and it just messes with my style when I'm making videos. Also, another thing, I learned that they were turning off notification bells and they were unsubscribing you from my channel. That was also kind of interesting. And here's one more thing before I close this video out that you guys need to be aware of. It's really bothering me, especially with this platform. They're not filtering this stuff. I know it's kind of hard not to because there's hundreds of thousands of people from like India or Pakistan or something like that that are making fake accounts of YouTubers stating that they're going to give them a prize. All you have to do is go to their Telegram. I'm talking hundreds of fake accounts saying that they're me, and they're reaching out to you guys saying that they're going to give you a truck or give you $500 or give you something crazy. But here's an example really quick. So don't beat the person up too bad. But this guy reached out to me and said, I recently got scammed by someone who was posted as Truckmaster, and unfortunately I fell for it and sent him money. So I'll never get that back, but I wanted to let you know so hopefully none of your other viewers have the same issue. Then I basically told him, man, I'm really sorry about that. I'll definitely give people a heads up on the channel. So I think this is probably a good video to let you guys know that. But check this out, they use my profile picture marked as @Truckmaster07. And then it says, text me lucky winner, nice comment. Like, I talk like that, come on. And then sometimes they'll use a picture of me and my family, which is insane. And they said, congratulations, you won a 64mm, which they probably have no clue what that means. I'm actually giving one away on my channel as we speak. We only have a few more days left, but that's what they're holding on to. Anytime I run a giveaway, they'll pose as me and run you to a different platform and say that you won it. If you won something from me, you're gonna hear from me personally. Either I'm gonna make a phone call to you, or I'm gonna send you an email if I can't get a hold of you. But I will get a hold of you, and you'll hear this voice. You can see how they sort of reel these people in. It says, how long have you been watching my videos, and I hope you're a subscriber. Which is pretty funny, because if you ever win any one of these giveaways, I am gonna know if you're a subscriber, so that's kind of weird. And then Uncle Ahmed over here says, thanks for being an active subscriber. I really appreciate your love and support you've shown to my channel. And I love the insight. I'm glad that this subscriber sent me all this information so I could share it with you guys. But it said, would you be available tomorrow morning? And then he says, yes, sir. He's actually talking about the delivery guy that's gonna be showing up, which is a fake delivery guy. He's just trying to reel this dude in. So not only does he go from saying that I'm gonna give you a 64mm, which, like I said, he probably has no clue what that means, 64mm turbo, he's also saying that he's gonna give him a truck. The guy goes on to say that in order to claim your truck, you have to pay a fee. And then that's kind of how he reels him in. I love how the scammer says, but all right, you just have to pay around 528 bucks, but just for you, $450, that's what you pay. And then they're kind of sort of settling between Cash App and PayPal. But at the end of the day, the guy took 450 bucks. So if you guys go to the comments, if you guys are super bored and you see these fake accounts popping up with my face on it, and it's saying go to Telegram or whatever, and you want to lead them on and troll them, I would love that. As a matter of fact, send me emails of those screenshots. I would love to see what these people say. But that's another frustration of mine with this platform is people are being scammed. They're spending hundreds of dollars. And again, I know some of you guys are saying, you're stupid. Why would you even fall for that? But these people were pretty believable because they knew what jobs I used to work at previously. I mean, I kind of see it coming. I put my life on YouTube for you guys, and there's really not a lot of secrets here. But at this moment, I'm not getting paid on YouTube, and it's very discouraging, so I figured I'd share that with you guys. I wanted to make a full video on explaining this because I know a lot of you guys are reaching out really concerned what's going on with your channel. I wasn't really prepared on what I wanted to say, so this is pretty organic. Again, I probably lost some of you guys because you don't really care for my ideals and how I look at life, and I'm pretty unshaken with that thought, so it really doesn't bother me at all. But we'll see what the next few weeks bring, maybe even a month. I did reach out to YouTube. They've actually fixed it once. YouTube monetization was back on, everything was good. But now it's happening again, so I gotta share the knowledge, and especially for some of you guys that have channels or you're just starting off, I don't want to discourage you from doing that, but it's definitely a big heads up and what to look after. So there you go, I spilt my guts out. But you could be rest assured, I'm not gonna shut the channel down. I'm gonna keep the videos on there. As a matter of fact, for the next 3 weeks, I actually have a game plan of all the videos that I'm gonna be posting. They're gonna be extremely helpful to the diesel community and the truck community as a whole. I don't want this video to be all about me, but after spending 10 years making YouTube videos, I think maybe you guys deserve that, you know what I mean? If it wasn't for the audience, you guys in particular, watching these videos, hitting the like button, subscribing, I would not be making these. This channel would be impossible. Well, of course, you know, without God, but without you guys as well watching the videos, this channel would be absolutely impossible for me to continue on going. We sort of built an empire with the trucks, the website, you know, the selling the lift pumps, the t-shirts, hats, stuff like that. Which, by the way, I will leave a link in the description. That's yet another thing that's helping me keep this platform going is the website. Those funds in turn go right back into the YouTube channel, so that's very helpful, and I do appreciate that. So if you guys see that I'm consistently posting YouTube videos, it's probably a good indication that things are going well. But I'm gonna close this video out today. Thank you so much for watching the video. Thanks for watching till the end and listening to my boring story about my YouTube channel and me crying. But we'll see you on the next one. Stay tuned. Well, hold on, I didn't finish my thought. That beginning intro, let me know, I'm gonna run it again. Let me know what truck sounds the best. And also, in your opinion, what's the best, what's the #1 truck on the channel that you guys like to see? Thanks for watching.